The decision of the newly elected BJP government in West Bengal to make the singing of Vande Mataram compulsory across the state is a historic decision. Vande Mataram was being opposed by an elected government has made the singing of Vande Mataram compulsory not only in schools. The West Bengal BJP government has clearly said that the Vande Mataram as an icon of India's freedom struggle, in the typical conventional Muslim attire and come to school, otherwise he won't be allowed in that area, are extremely sad about it. We come to 2026, a decade later, where appeasement politics has been completely destroyed, and the order applies to institutions functioning under the state government's Minority Affairs and Madrasa Education Department. The decision of the newly elected BJP government in West Bengal to make the singing of Vande Mataram compulsory across the state is a historic decision. The previous state government, the Trinamool Congress government, which stood on appeasement politics, on vote bank politics, and on a and had a blind approach to encouraging illegal infiltration, had opposed the singing of Vande Mataram in government schools. Can you imagine? In Bengal, the land of Rishi Bankim, Vande Mataram was being opposed by an elected government, and it was preventing the singing of Vande Mataram in schools across the state. It was a pathetic state of affairs because this government, the Trinamool Congress government, was stood on vote bank politics, and therefore it was completely opposed to this. The Shubhendu Adhikari-led BJP government in West Bengal has made the singing of Vande Mataram compulsory not only in schools but in also in madrasas across the state. Please remember that a decade ago, the situation was completely different. Qazi Masum Akhtar, a teacher, was beaten up by Islamists and later targeted by the TMC regime for simply making students sing the national anthem. Qazi Masum Akhtar was later conferred the Padma Shri by the Narendra Modi government for his exemplary contribution to the field of education and to nationalism. And not only that, he was banned from coming to school. There were fatwas issued against him. And from there, we come to 2026, a decade later, where appeasement politics has been completely destroyed in West Bengal. And the West Bengal government is finally enabling West Bengal to reclaim, the BJP government is enabling West Bengal to reclaim its icons, its cultural and civilizational symbols. The confidence is coming back. And a directive that was given by the center is finally being implemented in the state, but it's a deeply symbolic, occasion. The West Bengal government, the West Bengal BJP government has clearly said that, and the Directorate of Madrasa has passed this order, that the national song must now be sung in all recognized, aided, and unaided madrasas before the start of the classes. And the order applies to institutions functioning under the state government's Minority Affairs and Madrasa Education Department. And the all schools under the education department are also to sing this song. The song Vande Mataram as an icon of India's freedom struggle was something that came out, that originated out of the soil and the psyche, the soul of Bengal. That is being reinstated now across the state. And Qazi Masum Akhtar, a decade ago, when he insisted that the national anthem be sung as headmaster of the Talpukurara High Madrasa, he was beaten up. He was beaten up with iron rods. He had cracked his skull. A fatwa was issued that he should grow a beard, wear short pajamas, dress up in the in the typical conventional Muslim attire, and come to school. Otherwise, he won't be allowed in that area. The police commissioner threw up his hand. The then police commissioner of Calcutta threw up his hand. Qazi Masum Akhtar wrote 6 letters to the chief minister of West Bengal and to the chairman of the then West Bengal Minority Commission. There was no reply, and he was also told that because he promoted girl child education, because he opposed child marriage, he was boycotted and a fatwa was issued against him. And from that era, from that phase, from that scenario, we have come to an era where Vande Mataram is now being sung across the state of West Bengal. Of course, the appeasement politics, those who have practiced appeasement politics, those who stand, who have created, their empire, political empire on vote bank politics, which is now crashing, are extremely sad about it. And as usual, the Trinamool Congress and the left, the communists, are opposing this, but it doesn't matter. Across schools in West Bengal, Vande Mataram is being sung and it is being echoed across the state.